here and fight!
Hey guys, what is up? The boy Gerald here and welcome to another video on Ghost of Tsushima. So I love to mix around with armor sets in RPG games, trying to make certain builds specialized in a specific ability. And this is no different for Ghost of Tsushima. Many different stats of the armor pieces and the many charms give players the ability to adjust the character to their playstyle. As you can see in the gameplay, today I would like to show you one of the best samurai tank builds that I made in the game with all the gear and charms I have collected until now. Together with some gameplay, we will go over the different pieces I used to get this awesome look and why I chose a certain armor piece for its stats and the charms that complement the tanky samurai playing style. So first, in order to pull off this awesome look, you will need the Gusaku upgraded headpiece, which can be obtained together with the Gusaku armor set and the mythic tail, the unbreakable Gusaku. And I made a guide on this mythic tail and armor set, so make sure to check that video out as well if you haven't collected the set yet. For the mask, I used the Kijin's blood mask, which with its red color and demonic vibe complements the other pieces. And I obtained this one at a gift altar after completing the story. And at last, the armor piece. For the armor piece, I used the Sakai clan armor for its looks, but more importantly for the stats. This armor set can be collected in one of the main quests once you have reached the second act of the game and can travel through the second region. And I advise you to definitely get this armor as soon as possible when starting Act 2 for its stats, but also for its looks. But to continue with this build, I picked out this armor piece because it has some amazing stats that complement the samurai playing style and make you quite tanky even when playing on the harder difficulty. I have to mention that in order to get the best stats, you will need to fully upgrade this piece. Once fully upgraded, the Sakai clan armor and wearing it will do a major increase to melee damage, a massive increase to health, and at last it will increase the standoff streak by 2, which means you can now take out 5 enemies in a single standoff, if your timing is on point though. Apart from that, winning a standoff has a 25% chance of terrifying nearby enemies. And then the charms that I used to make this a really powerful samurai build. So first I slotted the charm of Mizuno Kami, which makes it easier to do parries, perfect parries, and perfect dodges to immediately counter the enemy with a devastating strike. The second charm I used is the charm of Amaterasu, which restores a moderate amount of health after taking down an enemy. For the third slot, I used the charm of Inari's Might, which can be obtained by completing a certain amount of Inari Fox Shrines. This charm increases health and melee damage by a minor amount, but finding more Fox Shrines will make this charm more powerful. The fourth charm I used is the charm of Ferocity, which moderately increases melee damage. And the fifth charm is the charm of Resistance 2, which reduces all incoming damage by a moderate amount. At last, I used the charm of Fatality, which moderately increases health. And all this combined, the armor stats and the charms, will make this one of the tankiest samurai builds out there and make it perfect for people who are really enjoying the samurai playing style by charging headfirst into battle. And I have to say that I'm really enjoying playing with this build, since I can easily walk into an outpost or camp headfirst, taking out a big number of enemies in a single standoff, whereafter I force my way through the enemies by taking the fight to them, no matter the number of enemies. It definitely is one of the tankiest, if not the tankiest builds in the game, as you will have a lot of health and pack a lot of damage, even when you're playing on the hard difficulty. I would definitely advise you to try this build out for yourself if you're a fan of the samurai playing style. I am planning to make more builds in the future and share these with you guys here on my channel. So to stay up to date on everything Ghost of Tsushima, make sure to subscribe to the channel. Furthermore, if you enjoyed this video, a like would be really appreciated. And what do you think of this build? And what sort of build would you like to see in the future? Let me know in the comments down below. And as always, thanks for watching and see you guys in the next one.